Alright, so boys, in today's video we need to talk about investments. Team of the weeks. Fodder, do you buy even more 89s and 90s? Do you stay away? Do you buy team of the weeks? For the upgrade SBC officially dropping on Tuesday. Drop a like, do subscribe, and let's get in the video. Alright, so boys, the content today on a Saturday, we do have an Upamecano SBC, and that is in the background right now. 176,000 coins, very good SBC, a live card, a centre-back with 90 pace, 90 defending, and 92 physical with 5-star weak foot as well. I do think this SBC is a must-complete SBC. Everyone, let's be honest, has Fodder in the clubs, unless obviously you are doing Hully SBC. And we do have a 92 rated cam as well. Decent card, I just don't think many of us will be completing this SBC. Now, let's get straight into Fodder and talk about Fodder, including Team of the Weeks. 84s, minimum price, they haven't moved a week. I would not be buying 84s. 85s, they are still minimum price. And tomorrow morning with, obviously, squad battle rewards, they probably will still be at minimum price if you do want to buy 85s. Honestly, I don't hate it. The risk is 0. They cannot get lower than 2.2. So tomorrow morning with, again, squad battle rewards, get on bids, 2.1k is a 0 risk investment. Second of all, 86 Fodder right now is 4.3. Once again, tomorrow morning, after squad battle rewards, this 86 Fodder will 100% be minimum price, and that is 3,600 coins. If you see any 86s at 3.6, even 3.7, that is also a no-brainer investment. Reason being, that is minimum price as well. 87s and 88s, if you do see some sort of drops, I think they can be okay as investments. I don't really think they're going to do that good, but they can rise after content with obviously the icon player pick and the hero player pick officially returning as well, and people still completing Hully as well. Now, let's quickly talk about 89s, 90s, 91s, and 92s. If you did listen to my advice on Thursday, I told you in the video, if Hully requires a 91 rated team, 92 rated for that will fly to the moon, and you can see in the background, they are 79,000 coins. If you look at the graph, on Thursday, they were up in price, and I even said they can continue to rise in price. I said around 47k is still a decent price. From 47,000 coins, they are 79,000 coins. Fodder is officially to the moon. If you still want to be investing into these ratings, I do think tomorrow morning, if you do see a drop on the following cards, it will be a very easy investment, as people obviously get rewards, they finish weekend league, they get Fodder, and they go and complete Hully. First of all, 89 Fodder right now 17k with rewards. If they drop anywhere near 15, 15.5, that is going to be a very easy investment. 90s, I do think similar with 89s, they do have potential. De Bruyne right now is 29k. Any drops on 90 gold Fodder should be okay to be investing into. Obviously, if they stay the same price, do not invest. You need at least a 26,000 coins, a 27,000 coins drop for these players to actually be okay to invest your coins into. So De Bruyne, Harry Kane gold card, Batea's gold card, any 90 rated gold card around 26, 27k should be decent, and you're holding these investments into next week, where Fodder should technically rise a little bit more as people complete SBCs. 91s, if you see any drops to around probably 41, 42,000 coins, they should be an easy investment. And 92s, any drops on 92s should be a very easy investment, but I don't actually think 92 will drop, and that reason is they are for birthdays, and for birthdays are officially out of packs. You can simply not pack any for birthdays anymore. So 92s I don't think will drop much. 91s the same, I don't think they will drop too much. 90s I do think they can drop. 89s I do think they can drop, and 88s I do think they can drop, including minimum price 86s and 85s. That will be some easy investments you can be doing tomorrow as well. Let's quickly talk about Team of the Weeks. Do you buy Team of the Weeks? Because what do we have on Tuesday? Usually an upgrade SBC, and people will be spamming that SBC to gain Fodder, to once again complete Hully, complete Dembele, and the list goes on and on and on. Yes, I do think Team of the Weeks will be a very, very easy investment. Right now, they are 13,250. I still think they can drop even more. So anywhere around 11.5, 11,750, even 12k for Team of the Weeks. Open bids, should be a very easy investment. Tomorrow morning with rewards, I would expect a drop on Team of the Weeks. With that drop, you go and invest into them, and you obviously keep them into Tuesday content, because Tuesday is when we do see an upgrade SBC. Right now, like I said, 13.5, but they should drop late into the night as they do every single week. Usually the low point is actually Saturday before rewards, and that reason is with rewards, every single person invests at the same time, and the prices of Team of the Weeks actually go up in price instead of dropping. So Team of the Weeks later into the night today, around 2 a.m. UK time, 3 in the morning UK time. I know not many of you are going to be awake, but if you are, get on bids. Bids should be very, very easy on Team of the Week. So yes, I do think Team of the Weeks will be another week of easy profit. Now, the next thing I want to talk about is the profit we have made this morning in the VIP Discord with Fodder on console and on PC. As you can see in the background, the first rating we did buy is 91s. We paid 28,000 coins max, and we sold them at 36,000 coins, as you can see in the background, including another nice and easy investment Carvalho from 40k all the way to 44,000 coins. 89 for that. We paid initially 15k, then we paid 15,750. Right now they are 17.5. Very nice and very easy profits. 88, we paid 10.5. We sold at 12k, including on PC as well. 86s 3.6 all the way to 4.4. 90 rated gold Fodder, 22,000 coins all the way to 27,000 coins. 91 for birthday Fodder, 27k all the way to 34k. PC 24.5 all the way to 29,000 coins, including 92 rated Fodder. Initially we paid 40k, and then I said you can still buy them at 43. Right now, like you saw in the background, they are 49k, from 40k all the way to 48,000 coins. PC 33 all the way to 39. The profits we have made this morning with Fodder was absolutely insane. Such easy investment. And by the way, you can see in the background I gave you exact prices to aim with bidding filters. PC the exact same, and if I do scroll up even more, you can see 90 Fodder right there, that is the post. 86s, that is the post. 85s, that is the post. 89s, that is the post, and the list goes on and on and on. Easy profits in the VIP Discord. If you do want to join, the link will be in the comment section down below. When I make a post, you buy a card. When I make another post, you sell that card. I tell you exactly how many cards to buy, and obviously which is the best investment of the week. The link will be in the comment section down below. Let's go back to the video and talk about a few different investments you still can be doing. Now, we have talked about Team of the Weeks should be another easy investment. We have talked about Fodder, 85s and 86s, and by the way, a filter for 85 Fodder will be in the background right now. It might even work right now because 85s are literally minimum price, quality, gold rare, 2.1, 2.2, 9.9, 10,000 coins. You click search and you're going to see in the background, you're going to get 85s on open bids at literally minimum price, which obviously is 2,100 coins. All you have to do is use this filter 2 to 3 hours after rewards tomorrow. You're going to get every single 85 pop up on every single page, and all you have to do is literally bid 2.1 on as many as you can. So that is the 85 filter. If you want any more filters, do ask me in the comment section down below. 86s we have talked about. Let's quickly talk about 87s and 88s. Do I think they can ride? Because last week 87s and 88s didn't really do that good. Let me show you the graph in the background from the past 14 days. If you do actually want to buy them, I'm not against it, but I just don't think they can rise that good. If Fodder starts to load with 87 rated pop, you're going to see in the background we have Sunday with rewards. She went all the way to 8,000 coins, if I can get it correctly. There we go. 8,000 coins with rewards. From 8,000 coins, she went all the way to 9.2. Obviously, that is profit. But is that rise a good enough rise for you to be happy with? I'm not sure. That is obviously completely up to you. And if we do take 88 rated Fodder, we have Lewandowski, 88 rated. You're going to see the graph in the past 14 days. Basically same with 88 as well. The profit just isn't really that good. Again, Lewandowski dropped all the way to, as you can see, around 13,125 coins from 13k. He went to 14,000 coins. Obviously, after tax, you only make 300 coins profit per card, which is why I'm a little bit skeptical on 87s and 88s. I do prefer the 89s and I do prefer the 90s because I do think people still complete the expensive SBCs going into midweek. So that is the Fodder situation. The next thing I want to talk about, and this is something long term, it will 100% work. It could be a week, it could be tomorrow, it could be, again, a month. No one really knows, but all I'm going to say is every single hero card you do see in the background, that is still a usable card, and with an evolution, he could turn into a crazy card. Again, just club stock. Club stock meaning you buy one each and you completely forget about these cards until they fit a crazy evolution, and then most likely they will go to maximum price. Voila, perfect example right now, 20k. What is the risk in you buying this card for 20,000 coins and you hold him until he fits an evolution? It could be next week, it could be in a month's time. But if you do have coins just sitting there and you simply don't want to be investing into Fodder, you don't want to buy Team of the Weeks, buy a few heroes that are usable, buy a few icons that are still kind of usable and people still use if you just started playing the game, and eventually they will fit a good evo and they will rise in price. Mycon, the exact same thing. All it takes is one right back evolution and this card could go to around 100k, 120. Like I said, do not expect a rise today, tomorrow, next week. It could be a week, could be 2 weeks, 3 weeks, a month. No one knows. But all I'm going to say is most of the time, every single card you do see in the background will fit a future evolution, and that evo will either make this card rise in the hype and you can actually take safe profit, or you can keep that card for the evolution and see if he goes even further up in price. Marquisio, honestly, even again a no-brainer in my opinion, 18,750 future evolution for sure. He will go up in price eventually, including the icons as well. If I go to icons, again, basically the exact same thing with icons, including with heroes. You look at a kind of the cheaper cards and eventually they should rise. Bobby right now is 163. If we do see a leaked icon evolution coming soon, this card in the hype could easily go 190, 200, 210, 220. But like I said, don't buy these players unless you're willing to have your coins basically stuck in these investments until they rise in price. If your coins are obviously very important to you, don't do this, because you're going to sit there and you wait and you wait and you wait and you're going to get bored of waiting basically. So that is one thing you can be doing right now. If you do have coins just laying around, you buy a few popular icons, popular heroes, and you just simply wait until evolutions start to get leaked or even drop in game. And I do think we have talked about everything we need to talk about in today's video. If you do have any more questions about Fodder, about Team of the Weeks, comment section down below. Like I said, tomorrow with rewards, I would focus heavily on 89s and 90s. If you do see a decent drop, 87s and 88s, they can do okay. But last week, the profit margins were simply very, very low. 84s avoid, 85s 2.1, 0 risk investment, 86s 3.6, even 3.7. That in my opinion is a 0 risk investment. Any more questions? Comment section down below. Drop a like, do subscribe, and I will see you boys tomorrow with another video.